The third process of project procurement management is control procurements. We can define this process as managing procurement relationships, monitoring contract performance, and making changes and corrections as needed. It's really about ensuring that the agreed upon work is delivered as specified. We should compare the deliverables to the scope baseline to ensure that the requirements have been met and seek to avoid scope creep. The key inputs include the project management plan, which includes the scope baseline as well as the procurement management plan that describes how the procurement processes will be managed, from developing procurement documentation through contract closure. Also, procurement documents, which contains complete supporting records for administration of the procurement processes. Some additional inputs are as follows: agreements between the parties, approved change requests, work performance requests such as reports from the vendor showing what's been completed, and finally work performance data. The control procurements process includes the following key tools and techniques. Contract change control system, which defines the process by which the procurement can be modified. Procurement performance reviews of the vendor's progress. Inspections and audits. Performance reporting provided by the vendor so we can compare it to the agreed upon requirements. Payment systems, claims administration, and records management system where we can manage the contract and any related procurement documentation that results from this process. The key outputs produced in this process are the work performance information, including information on deliverable status, such as what's been completed and what's in progress, change requests, project management plan updates, project document updates, and organizational process asset updates. Both the buyer and the seller will control the procurement contract for similar purposes. Each is required to ensure that both parties meet their contractual obligations and that their own legal rights are protected. The legal nature of the contractual relationship makes it imperative that the project management team is aware of the legal implications of actions taken when controlling any procurement. Another important point to note is that this process has a financial management component that involves monitoring payments to the seller. Monitoring involves performance reviews to measure a seller's competency for performing according to the requirements of the contract. This ensures that payment terms defined within the contract are met and that seller compensation is linked to seller progress, as defined in the contract. One of the principal concerns when making payments to suppliers is that there is a close relationship between payments made and work accomplished.